Co-Parenting Champions with Dr. Celeste. I'm Dr. Celeste Simmons, forensic psychologist and strategic partner for family law issues. And this is the space where parents learn to shift their approach, build the life they actually want, and show up for their kids no matter what the other parent does. And if you're here and you're not a co parent, these strategies might still be useful for you because learning to focus on where you want to go instead of what you don't want, that changes everything in every relationship, including the one you have with yourself. I know your time is valuable, so today we're doing a co parenting champion soundbite. Practical strategies that you can use right now in about 5 to 10 minutes. Quick reminder, I'm here to offer insights and ideas. How you apply them is completely up to you. This is not a substitute for mental health treatment, therapy, or legal advice. If you need that kind of support, please seek out a qualified provider. Now let's get started because we know co-parenting doesn't come with a playbook, but together we can certainly figure out how to play the game. Your co-parenting game plan starts now. Let me ask you something. Do you keep a mental list of everything your co-parent has done wrong? The time they were late, the weekend they changed the schedule last minute, the thing they said in front of the kids that they shouldn't have said, the thing they didn't do, again, the promise they broke, again. If you've been nodding along, I want you to stay with me because what I'm about to share is important. That list you're keeping, it feels like evidence. It feels like protection. It might even feel like justice. But today, we're going to talk about what that list is actually costing you and why stopping the score doesn't mean the other parent wins. It means you do. Today's episode is called The Score You're Keeping and the Resentment It's Building. And we're going to dig into one of the most exhausting cycles in co parenting, the slow, quiet build of resentment and what it takes to stop feeding it. We're going to do an example. Our co parent Cameron has been co parenting for about 2 years. By most measures, his arrangement works. The kids are cared for, the schedule is mostly followed, there's no open war. But Cameron carries a running tally. Every time Cameron's co parent picks up the kids 10 minutes late, it gets added to the list. Every time there's a last minute schedule change, Cameron logs it mentally, right next to the time before that and the time before that. And here's what Cameron says: I just want them to be accountable. I'm not being petty. I just need them to know I see it. And I hear that. And I want you to hear this too. This list was never going to make Cameron feel better because the list isn't about accountability. The list is about what resentment looks like when it doesn't have anywhere else to go. Here's the reframe I want you to sit with. Resentment doesn't grow because someone wronged you. Resentment grows because something inside you hasn't been addressed. And instead of addressing it, you've been keeping score. The score you're keeping is real. The wrongs may be real, but every point you add to that list is one you're choosing to carry. And here's what most people don't realize: the other parent doesn't feel the weight of that list. You do. You're the one carrying it into every exchange, every text message, every school pickup. You're the one losing sleep over it. You're the one whose nervous system is activated before a conversation even starts. Before you try harder to hold them accountable, stop and ask, what am I actually holding on to and why? When resentment builds without interruption, it doesn't stay still, it spreads. And it spreads predictably through what I call the 7 seeds of resentment. The 7 seeds of resentment are 7 specific conditions that allow resentment to take root and grow. The first one is unmet needs, when your actual needs are never named or addressed. The second one is continuous disappointments, which are patterns of letdowns that you keep expecting to change. The third is an imbalance in power or say, feeling like you have no real influence in decisions that affect your kids. Number 4 is avoidance of difficult things. So, not saying the hard thing, hoping it resolves on its own. The fifth is lack of emotional expression or withdrawal. So, this could be just swallowing whatever is going on instead of processing it. 6 is unspoken expectations, which is assuming the other parent knows what you need and resenting them for not delivering it. And the 7th is decreased communication. pulling back until silence becomes a default. Now, when these seeds go unaddressed, resentment doesn't stay between you and your co parent. It leaks into your parenting, it leaks into your kids. They feel the tension before you say a word. And the co parenting relationship, even one that was functional, can collapse under the weight of something that was never named. There are three ways to stop feeding the resentment trap. First one is to name the seed, not the offense. So instead of cataloging what your co parent did wrong, ask yourself, which of these 7 seeds of resentment is active for me right now? Was it an unmet need? An unspoken expectation? When you name the seed, you stop blaming the other person for something that is yours to address. Tip number 2, let's audit the list and ask what it's actually costing you. Take the mental tally you've been keeping and ask, what have I spent on this? Time, energy, sleep, peace of mind? And now ask, has keeping this list changed anything about my co parent's behavior? If the answer is no, you're not tracking them, you're punishing yourself. The list is a drain on your resources, and you need those resources for your kids. Tip number 3, close the loop on something, even just one thing. Resentment grows in the space of things left unaddressed. You don't have to resolve everything, but pick one seed, one unmet need, one unspoken expectation, and find a way to close that loop. That might mean having a conversation. It might mean adjusting your own expectation. It might mean getting support. But doing one thing interrupts the pattern. And interrupting the pattern is how you stop the trap from closing around you. Today's episode resonated with you. Share it with someone who needs it. And subscribe so you never miss a practical tool that can actually change the trajectory of your life. And if you're ready to take the next step, grab the free co parenting reality check. The link is in the show notes. It's a great place to start getting clear on where you are in your co parenting journey. And if you're ready to go deeper right now, the proximity audit is in the show notes as well. It'll show you exactly where you stand. Next time, I'll be back with more tips and tools to help you show up as a true co parenting champion. Because we know co parenting doesn't come with a playbook, but together, we can certainly figure out how to play the game. Your co parenting game plan starts now.